President Donald Trump said he went totally off script during his speech to a crowd of conservative activists on Saturday. At the annual Conservative Political Action Conference in Maryland, Trump blasted everything from the Mueller investigation to former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Here are some of the more provocative statements Trump made during the 2-hour address. Story continued below. Trump talks trade with China. Mr. President Xi of China, we have a great relationship. I say, how is it possible that you got away with this for so long? And he said, because nobody ever asked us to change. It's true. And they said to me, we expected that somebody would call and say you cannot do that. Nobody called, so we left it. I don't blame them. We should have been doing the same thing to them. But we didn't. By signing up you agree to receive email newsletters or alerts from Politico. You can unsubscribe at any time. Trump talks about Elizabeth Warren. I should have saved the Pocahontas thing for another year. I've destroyed her political career and I won't get a chance to run against her, and I would have loved that. Trump says requesting Russia to find Clinton's emails was a joke. If you tell a joke, if you're sarcastic, if you're having fun with the audience, if you're on live television with millions of people and 25,000 people in an arena, and if you say something like, Russia, please, if you can, get us Hillary Clinton's emails. Please, Russia, please get us the emails. Please. So everybody is having a good time, I'm laughing, we're all having fun. Then that fake CNN and others say, he asked Russia to go get the emails. Horrible. Trump on Otto Warmbier and his summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. I want to make a deal that works, so let's not make it. But the one thing we have done is we have no testing, no rockets going up, no missiles going up, no nuclear testing. We got our great people back. We got our great people, and that includes our beautiful Otto. Otto Warmbier, whose parents I've gotten to know, who's incredible. And I'm in such a horrible position, because in one way I have to negotiate. The other way, I love Mr. and Mrs. Warmbier. And I love Otto. And it's a very, very delicate balance. He was a special young man. And to see what happened was so bad. Trump on the Mueller investigation. Unfortunately you put the wrong people in a couple of positions, and they leave people for a long time that should not be there, and all of a sudden they're trying to take you out with bullshit. Trump makes fun of Jeff Sessions by adopting a southern accent. Now Robert Mueller never received a vote, and neither did the person that appointed him. As you know, the Attorney General says, I'm going to recuse myself, and I said, why the hell didn't he tell me that before I put him in? Trump calls out Jerome Powell. We have a gentleman that likes raising interest rates in the Fed. We have a gentleman that loves quantitative tightening in the Fed. We have a gentleman that likes a very strong dollar in the Fed. We want a strong dollar, but let's be reasonable, you understand. With all of that, we're doing great. Can you imagine if we left interest rates where they were? There's no inflation, essentially. Trump on Jim Mattis and his visit to Iraq. I said, we're going to give you a new nickname. Because chaos is not a good nickname. So we changed his name. We called him Mad Dog. But it wasn't working too well. Mad Dog wasn't working too well, so what happened is I flew to Iraq. I wanted to meet the people on site because I learn more sometimes from soldiers what's going on than I do from generals. I hate to say it. And I tell it to the generals all the time. But I didn't have to go there. I didn't have to go there. And I landed at this airport. The most incredible thing. We must have spent $3 billion building it. It's one of the reasons I don't want to leave Iraq so fast. I said, how do we leave this thing? Trump announces an executive order regarding free speech on college campuses. Today I'm proud to announce that I will be very soon signing an executive requiring colleges and universities to support free speech if they want federal research dollars. If they want our dollars, and we give it to them by the billions, they've got to allow people like Hayden and many other great young people and old people to speak. Free speech. Trump claims some lawmakers hate our country. Right now we have people in Congress that hate our country. And you know that, and we can name every one of them if we want. They hate our country. Jump to sidebar section.